sometimes we spend our lives thinking too much, and that's the reason why I think that certain genres aren't very popular, is because people think, well, that's for somebody else. Well, perhaps we shouldn't think, we should feel. And music is great for this. It's great at crossing boundaries because it's about feeling. It's not about thinking. It's not about logic. It's about how it makes you feel. And as a child, listening to classical music and opera made me feel good. It moved me, and I wanted to be involved in it. So much so that I actually picked up one of my mum's knitting needles and pretended to conduct the orchestra. Not in any strict time, but I just wanted to be in the music and part of it. And that's what music can do. Well, my father didn't like classical music. I think in the movie they kind of made him a little bit more against my singing than he really was, because they always try and bring in these dramatic moments. But my father was initially thought, well, that's rubbish music. That's for posh people to listen to. But that's still, even now, a misconception about opera and about classical music. But it's a very common one. But my dad did soften, and now he's just like any other ridiculously proud parent. And you know, as a son, you go, "Oh, shut up." I'd listen to some rock, some pop, usually things like Dire Straits or Genesis, Phil Collins, and a Norwegian group called A, who just reformed after being in hiatus for a while. I just loved good music, and that's still the same now. And you know, genre really isn't relevant. It's an artificial boundary. It's not real, because if you love one kind of music, you can love any kind of music. It's all about what touches you, what makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm. Do you like to dance?
I'm a terrible dancer. I opened the State Opera Ball at Prague a couple of years ago, and I'm very relieved that the ballet dancer that was opening it with me had her dress strapped on very well, because I stepped on the dress. I've got several left feet, and my wife's told me never to dance in public. It's probably good advice.